Hey guys, Cherokee, and I'm back with another video, and today we'll be talking about the Paul Levesque / Triple H era. And first off, I'm gonna say that Triple H has some big shoes to fill, and this is a billion-dollar company, so a lot of responsibility as well to keep the ship afloat, keep things going on. And this is it's early on in his reign of him doing the creative control and everything. So I will say that for that and everything that has been going on connected to that, he's been doing a great job, an exceptional job. And I think that a lot of the talent are very, they like what's going on. They are, because the family time they're able to have now, and how there's more respect and everything. Because when it comes to Damian Priest and him having those botches, Triple H basically was like, Damian he's good, this is champ for a reason, and he's more upset about it than anybody. So I think that protection that they kind of have now and the care is exceptional, because wrestlers weren't really getting that. But I will say that I hope that now these tropes that we used to have, like with the people of color, like the Latino and Latinas, like I didn't like how they were really beefing. Like they could beef with everybody else on the whole roster. They don't have to beef with just each other. So I think Triple H noticed that and realized that, so that's why he separated them. Like, he separated them from the lot, like LWO with Legado del Fantasma to Raw and SmackDown. But I was scared because y'all know Andrade was finna get into beef with some Legado del Fantasma, and I'm like, no, please, not this again. But that goes to my other thing, that I feel like now when it comes to WWE, creative is kind of more responsive to what the fans think and what the fans kind of want, but to an extent where they understand that they are like the final say. Because of course we're not gonna like everything they do. The majority is not always gonna like the same things also. So they have to be able to navigate through that to know what's really best for business, or is this just the mob mentality. And knowing your demographics as well and who you want to bring in. So although we're not gonna like everything, I feel like now it's getting better. And I will say that I do not care for the whole long-term payoff. Like, not everything needs to be 5 Raws to figure out, or like 3 Raws to figure out. We can get some things same Raw. We can get things at the same time. Like, not everything needs to be it can't drag. And I think that Triple H and the creative just needs to find that medium for certain stories. Like, I feel like the Creed brothers and Chad Gable getting with each other was kind of, it was so long. Like, we were getting hints, and then he was treating Otis like trash. So it's like everyone were like, Otis, get in your head, leave him. And Creed's, come in, let's get that type of Gable, you know what I'm saying? But it's like it took so long, and it just, I still liked it 100%, but it's like we could have had this a bit earlier, and I need that kind of because I'm not feeling that. I'm not really feeling that. But at the end of the day, I feel like it's kind of some good TV still. Some good TV. I will not say. And the same thing like with Finn Balor. Monday night, if nobody addresses the key card, if I'm not getting what happened at that hotel, I'm gonna be like, dang, like another week me missing out on what happened, because something happened, because Finn Balor had that key. We're not gonna act like Finn didn't have that key. And then the looks that he gives Damian, like, bro, they don't have to beef like right away, of course, because like those are the things where it's like long, build up like a little bit of a drag. But everything else, some certain things don't need to be that. It just doesn't. Like, I understand the payoffs and everything, and that we need to, not everything is going to be instant. We're not going to get that, like TikTok and stuff like that. We're not getting that. And that's okay, because this is a medium where that whole thing works. You can do long things. You can take time on things, let things marinate. But I wasn't feeling it. And I'm also not feeling the whole long reigns. Like, as I said previously, when it comes to certain, like the women's champion and the WWE championship, those three, because WWE, Raw, and SmackDown for the women, those 3 championships, they can be long. They don't always have to be like a year though, but they can be long because it's understandable. You're the head of the division. You're not gonna certain situations, like if somebody a goof gets one of those championships, it's like, okay, you're not gonna hold this for long. Cool, but other reigns, they don't have to be too long. They don't have to be too long. Like, as I've said many times, I do not think Sami Zayn should have the belt for a very long time. He just doesn't need to. It's like he's good without it. He's good. He's chill. You know, and when it comes to SummerSlam, if it's just him and Braun Breaker, or if it's a triple threat, that belt better drop. That belt better drop. And same thing like with Logan Paul. That right there, I won't say it was a mistake, because it made sense money-wise, business-wise, because Logan Paul is seen everywhere globally. But he should not be ever going over. He can't go over a year, and he should have been in more Raw. He should have been on more SmackDowns or Raws. He should have defended his title more, because that's a mid-card belt. And it gives more opportunity to the mid-card superstars. But without that mid-card belt, there's certain things you don't have. Like, Raw has their belts, but SmackDown, the champ is gone. The champ is gone. And then he fights people like the Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. No, fight somebody like Carmelo Hayes. Fight somebody like Andrade. Fight those people. He could have fought Ricochet. Like, he could have fought so many people. And I understand it, but like, y'all already know how I feel like, well, we just take that out of the mix. Now, I do love, this is one of my favorite things about this whole new era, is everybody gets to kind of shine in different ways. Like, the new talent that are just coming in, they're being able to shine and show their skills and get their fans, but without like eclipsing those who've been there, like the veterans, and just those who just been there for like a long time. And they don't play jobbers, and the old talent doesn't always play jobbers either. And it's so organic as well. It's not like they're pushing you and nothing like that. Although there is one person, I won't say her name, but it's one person. I love how there's different type of women. Like, there's not, you know how it was back in them days. It was a blonde woman stereo. It was like, hey, you blonde? In that ring, you hitting it up. Blonde woman, you hitting that ring up, you getting it. And 2024, we're over that. Now we have different type of women who got different type of styles, different type of looks, and now we have the ability to grow our roster, the ability to have storylines for women, and I am loving it. I will say, I am good. I'm grateful. I'm glad that now the storylines are able to connect like the best of divisions, because they are not living in a separate world. They're in the same locker rooms. The same stuff be happening. You know, I just like how now we're getting more of that. But and my last one is going to be kind of a criticism, but I also think that Triple H is kind of picking up on that, is the title matches. Good grief. Title matches are not only meant for pay-per-views. We can have a title match on a regular Raw or SmackDown, and we can have a title change on a regular Raw or SmackDown that does not only have to be the tag titles. Intercontinental belt, heavyweight belts, WWE Championship, the women's champion, those belts can be defended and changed on a Raw and SmackDown. That's just, to me, we don't have to wait for the pay-per-view. We don't have to wait for a grand stage. Now, for big money matches, understand. You got to. Like a Roman Reigns versus The Rock. Bet, put that up. Rollins versus Roman Reigns. Rollins versus CM Punk. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Like, those matches, bet. Put them on a pay-per-view. But certain dream matches and stuff can't happen on a regular Raw or SmackDown, because that just, it gets you hype. I love to see it. And certain people can drop belts on a regular day, and it'd be alright. But those are my opinions on the Paul Levesque Triple H era. I do feel like I like this era. It's better, and I think that the Netflix one is really going to show it's going to show his bag a little bit more, because I do think Fox be making me mad. I'm sorry. Fox be doing it for me. Like, I feel like now it's a joke, because, like, there's black screens every week, man. But that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know how y'all feel about the Paul Levesque era. Bye.